Good morning, everybody. Matt Modi here with another episode of the Dong Report, where I give out my favorite home run predictions of the day. We got a lighter MLB betting slate today because it's a travel day, but I do still have 3 home run predictions for you guys to lock in. Of course, before we can get into those picks, we got to do a recap from yesterday, which was a pretty good Dong day. That continues the somewhat heater that we have been on recently with these Dong plays. We got Gunnar Henderson to hit a home run. Thank you to him. He was the only Dong that we got to mash, but because of the odds, we were able to be in the green with his home run prop. We got Jeimer Candelario. We got that refunded because he ended up not playing. We lost Ellie De La Cruz. And then we once again lost my dart throw on Steven Kwan to hit a home run. I will get him eventually, but the past 2 days we have not. But we were able to be in the green up a little bit under 1.3 units yesterday. That now brings our total losses on the season, our total season-long results. We are down 12 units on the season. That sounds terrible, but all of those losses came within the first 3 to 4 weeks of the season. If you isolate the data since April 21st, we're actually up. We're up a little bit over 6 units in that stretch, which sure, 6 units of profit in 2 months isn't the most amazing thing in the world. It looks a heck of a lot better than being down 12 units. So really was just the beginning of the year that was terrible. Since then, we've been in the green, and we've actually been pretty good over the past 10 days, 14 days or so. So it's been really good. Hopefully we can keep that going. If you're not already, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's get into today's dongs. So first up, first play we're going to talk about is in the Yankees versus Blue Jays game. I'm taking Aaron Judge to hit a home run plus 235 odds at Bet Rivers. Hey, this Aaron Judge feller, turns out he's pretty good at baseball. Turns out he's pretty good at hitting home runs. Who would have thought? Crazy. Aaron Judge leads the MLB in the following categories. He leads the MLB in ISO rate with a 40.4% ISO rate. He leads the MLB in slugging with a 7.12 slugging. He leads the MLB in average exit velocity with an average exit velocity of 97.2 miles per hour, which is just absurd. He has the best barrel rate in the MLB at 29.5% and the best hard hit rate in the MLB as well. That's all to tell you that he absolutely crushes the baseball. With that thought in mind, he has the 8th highest fly ball rate at 49.2%, meaning he hits a fly ball just under 50% of the time. And he's got the 23rd ranked launch angle at 18.2 degrees, showing that he hits the ball at a pretty high angle as well, which makes sense. Like anybody that leads the MLB in home runs is going to have really good home run numbers. It is truly remarkable, Aaron Judge, the fact that he's able to hit the ball the hardest in the MLB, just in terms of raw power. He's able to barrel the ball up the best in the MLB, while also doing a pretty good job at hitting the ball in the air. It's just crazy how good Aaron Judge's numbers are. Normally, the books price Aaron Judge to hit a home run recently sub 200. You're paying plus 185 for him to hit a home run. Today, that's not the case. We're getting this at plus 235 odds at Bet Rivers. That's a pretty good price, and I'll gladly take advantage of that. The reason why we're able to get somewhat reasonable odds on Aaron Judge to hit a home run is because Jose Berrios is pitching for the Blue Jays. Berrios is thought of as being a good pitcher, He's not thought of being a pitcher that you would want to target for home runs. He is someone that I think is due for some regression, and he's absolutely not a pitcher that I'm scared of by far. He's not a pitcher that you want to be scared off of taking a home run. He allows the 15th highest hard hit rate in the MLB, and he allows the 18th highest average exit velocity as well. That's not among the worst pitcher in the MLB. It's definitely not somebody that you're scared of. So he allows hard contact, and he's pretty average in terms of his fly ball, ground ball, pull rate, all that stuff, his ability there. He's almost across the board average in all 3 of those categories. So he's not a super heavy fly ball pitcher. He's also not a super heavy ground ball pitcher as well. There are 74 qualified pitchers, meaning pitchers that have pitched enough innings to qualify. He ranks 35th in fly ball rate. So completely average. Definitely not somebody that would scare you off, is kind of the point I'm trying to make here. And then with that thought in mind, Aaron Judge has had tremendous success against Jose Berrios in his career. He's got 24 total at-bats in the last 3 years. This is not his career, but the last 3 years. In those 24 at-bats, Judge is hitting .292 with 3 home runs and a double. In 7 total hits, 3 home runs and a double. That's really good. Look at last year alone, the year of 2023, because that's what last year was. Judge alone last year had 2 home runs against him while hitting a double as well. Let's hope that he can do so once again today. Not the double, the home run part, cashing out this banger for us. Next up, our second dong play of the evening. We are going with Juan Soto, obviously in the same game. Juan Soto to hit a home run, plus 400 odds at Fanatics. So yeah, Berrios is definitely a pitcher that I think is due for some regression. So gonna go ahead and take another Yankee here. This time, obviously, we're going with Juan Soto. Juan Soto, a left-handed hitter for the Yankees. One thing that I did not mention in the previous, when we were talking about Aaron Judge, is the fact that Berrios is pretty decently worse against left-handed hitters as opposed to righties. Now, that obviously did not scare me off of Judge, because Judge is amazing and Judge has crushed Berrios in his career. But Berrios is worse, generally worse against lefties. Berrios has given up 17 home runs on the year, which is actually a lot of home runs. 11 of those home runs have come off of lefty bats. The biggest gap, I should say, the biggest gap in why he has been allowing more home runs to lefty hitters as opposed to righties is his fly ball rate jumps up over 11%, 32.5% against right-handed hitters, all the way up to 43.9% against left-handed hitters. That's the 15th highest fly ball rate, or that would be the 15th highest fly ball rate allowed in the MLB. And this is another example, kind of similar to Aaron Judge, where the history between the batter and the pitcher heavily favors the batter. Now, it's a tinier sample size, and so Soto has 6 plate appearances against Berrios in his career. In those 6 plate appearances, he was walked 5 times. 80% of the time he was walked. His one lone actual at-bat where he wasn't walked, he hit a home run. So if you want to take Soto over walks as well, I didn't look into the odds of that. I don't think that would be terrible because Berrios just loves walking Juan Soto. But the one time he wasn't walked, he hit a home run off of him. And Soto's just having a really good year in general. He's got the 10th highest ISO rate in the MLB at 26.4%, the 4th highest barrel rate in the MLB at 18.7%, and the 4th highest hard hit rate as well at 58.3%, and the 5th highest average exit velocity as well. Yeah, sure, not quite Aaron Judge numbers. Nobody has Aaron Judge numbers, but still very, very good overall. Pretty confident that he'll be able to take Berrios' yard in this one. Let's hope that he does. And then the last pick that we're going to go ahead and lock in here is in the Rangers versus Orioles game. I'm taking Ryan O'Hearn to hit a home run at plus 525 odds at Caesars. So last time I decided to take an Orioles player to hit a home run that was not Gunnar Henderson. I lived to regret it, as Gunnar hit a home run and the guys that I chose did not. Hoping here that history doesn't repeat itself, but I really, really like this play on Ryan O'Hearn to hit a home run. And for the odds, I think he's a better play than Gunnar. Obviously, that's why I'm going with him. Now, O'Hearn did hit a home run yesterday, so maybe people are going to be scared off of him hitting one 2 days in a row. But we've actually seen a lot this season, batters that are not like your Gunnar Hendersons, your Aaron Judges hit a home run in back-to-back days. So not really scared off of that. And he has been hitting righties decently well recently. Again, not Aaron Judge numbers, but he's been fine against right-handed pitching. He's facing a righty tonight, as you would have guessed, John Gray of the Rangers. O'Hearn has hit 3 home runs in the month of June. All 3 have come against right-handed pitching. Of course, if you look at his entire season, he's hit 10 home runs on the year. All 10 of them have come against right-handed pitching. So when he's going up against a lefty, he probably honestly won't even be in the lineup. And if he is, you're not going to want to bet him. His stats between righties and lefties is crazy. His fly ball rate jumps up 25% from left-handed pitching to right-handed pitching. His hard hit rate has a similar jump of 21%, a 21% increase going from left-handed pitching to right-handed pitching. And looking at John Gray, he's not terrible. He did miss the beginning of the year, so he has a limited sample size in terms of starts, but he is someone that you do want to target with a lefty bat. So for all the people that are screaming Gunnar Henderson, I totally get it. Again, I just liked it better for Ryan O'Hearn. John Gray's given up 5 home runs on the year. 4 of those 5 home runs have come against left-handed hitters, despite the fact that he's actually seen fewer lefty hitters on the year. He's seen like 11 fewer hitters that are left-handed, but he's still given up more home runs. Now, this last part is why I'm going with Ryan O'Hearn, and this is admittedly getting really nerdy into the nitty-gritty of baseball analytics, but this is a phenomenal matchup for Ryan O'Hearn, and the stat I'm using here, the source is Ballpark Pal. Specifically, a phenomenal matchup for Ryan O'Hearn when you're looking at the location of where John Gray liked to have his pitch literally in the box. Where does he throw the ball compared to the area of the plate in which Ryan O'Hearn hits for the best? It's just like 2 stars, which is the most that they give out for Ryan O'Hearn in every location where Jon Gray pitches the baseball. That is not the case with Gunnar Henderson. That's why we are going with Ryan O'Hearn. Obviously, we are putting emphasis on Ballpark Pal, but they're just listing the data. They're not making up these own stats. It's the power of where Ryan O'Hearn hits the ball when it literally as it crosses the plate versus where Jon Gray pitches the ball across the plate. Those two match up perfectly for Ryan O'Hearn to mash a home run. Let's hope he does. Plus 525 odds are incredibly juicy for him to hit a home run. And that's all we got. 3 players on Dong Watch for you guys to lock in. We just need one of these guys to hit a home run. We will at least be profitable for the day. If we can get multiple to hit a home run, then we will do a nice job clearing the debts that we've had to start the season. So let's hope for multiple, or all 3 would be amazing. But again, that's all we got. I appreciate everybody for watching, and make sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and have a good one.